vendors stock during the day. Some people stock at night. All depends on your vendor. Like, then there's no point of you going out looking for Pokemon.
Yep.
But
it's like, dude, I wish I had money when I remember when like Ethereum like first like was like still very new and like Bitcoin was like still like it was kind of taking off but not really. I remember looking up Ethereum when it was literally 80 cents and I was like, man, if I had some money, I would just throw a grand at this, but I don't because I'm broken in college.
yeah.
But just imagine if I threw a grand at Ethereum when it was 80 fucking cents.
Does that name sound familiar? Ethereum.
No, you're in Ethereum.
Oh, I thought you said Ethereum.
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 I heard wrong then.
I fixed it, Ryan.
Like, how much is that? How much is Ethereum worth right now?
Mar, you can't fix being brown. You're stuck.
Oh, I should have let him get it, I guess.
I can turn on
Sure
my
you can,
brightness.
just put makeup on.
Ethereum's 1,500. Holy fuck.
Yeah. It's down though. It used to be 3K,
Ryan.
I think.
Yeah, that's what I mean though. Like if I threw
There's no way.
when it was 80 cents, I would have like
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
No way.
I would have
all right.
3,000 x
Yeah.
$1,000
Oh,
bucks.
Just put makeup
If
on.
you threw in $10, you'd be fucking sitting.
Fuck. Like
It's down though.
yeah, not 1,000 sitting though. If I threw in 1,000 and then if I threw when it was 80, I would have $3 million. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Dude, I hate
would
the
have
fucking grenades on this game.
$1,000.
If you threw in $10,
Like they are so dog shit.
That is the reason why people who are born into money, it's very easy to stay rich. Because if you throw like $10,000 at this and that and this and that, all it takes is one idea truly succeeding, and you've now gained more money than you've put into all these ideas. Like if I gave everyone in this chat like $10 million to invest, like spend 100,000 at various businesses that you like think would be good ideas, like invest in those businesses. So you basically have 100 opportunities of spending $100,000 to make like 50 million off it.
Now the real question is, you think I'm gonna be able to turn that money around?
no.
No, JC, that's the thing. Wait, you
Like,
aren't
you
doing
got-
anything when you have the money. When you have that type of money, you're giving it to someone that has a good idea, and you're buying part of their idea from them, and then if they execute it well, you make a lot of money with them. You don't have to do anything. You just have to give someone the money that has a good idea that you agree with.
I'll give my money
That's
to
the-
John. I agree to
That's
John.
the secret of being rich, because
You're
you
on
can be
your
like,
own
"Oh,
this
John,
time,
you're doing
so
well in the
choose
Pokemon thing.
wisely."
If I gave you $100,000, do you think you can make
Might
me a
as
lot
well
of
be
fucking
me.
money?" And he would probably be like, "Yeah,
Battle
probably."
starts in 5,
Make you a
4,
shit ton of money.
3,
We're gonna
then-
buy up all
2,
these PSA 10s, let them go up in price, and flip them.
And then I never hear from
So
John again.
I would be buying 151 left and right. Like
You
big
know what I
time.
mean?
I
And
know
you'd be
from Earth.
holding, and
Yeah.
then in a
Every
year
planet's
you'd be
under
like,
my
"Oh,
protection now."
JC, that 100,000 you gave me,
you've
actually, you know, I made about 100,000 off it, and here's your $80,000 cut of it." Like, you know, like cool.
Hey John, let's
And
go
then
into
you do it
business
again.
together.
And then you literally do that again. Oh, that is being rich. It's just throwing money at people, floating on, like just treading water on your investments, and then one hits, and like now you're super rich.
But it's crazy too, because it could be possible that you just don't hit on any of them, dude.
Why is the guy pushing with me into their fucking town?
He wouldn't be ripping.
Doctor or
I'm
On top
saying
of
it-
your
did you see
on top
that?
of your high yield savings and your savings plays that passively just over and over again.
Is that what you're doing right now, John? Like, do you have like this, like the?
Nope. I ain't got money like that,
Let's try
JC.
this again.
JC,
Not
no
even with
one in
what
this
you
chat
made?
is remotely close to money like that. Nobody.
The closest would probably be Swift and
Boucher.
Chris
Boucher.
and Boucher.
Chris.
Like when I'm
Yeah,
talking about they're
Chris is-
taking
Chris is
$10
up
million
there,
Oh, really? I didn't
to
know
just
that.
like invest in businesses, that's because they have like an investment fund that already has like $50 million.
I gotta
Those
actually
people-
ask, is Chris and all them like actually like doing
I bet you if you went to their assets, they'd be close. One of them plays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Chris is a
With their houses included, yeah, for sure.
Chris plays chess pretty well,
Keep
so.
me down.
House
Never
included, yes. I mean,
miss.
Alex's house is worth over $1 million.
Yeah. Oh, he's definitely a millionaire.
I know like Alex
Boucher's is worth like.
Oh shit.
Well, yeah. Alex's life alone is worth like.
Yeah, I was saying I know
millions.
his parents-in-law. His in-laws are fucking rich. Like very wealthy.
They're very open about it.
He was thirsting over fucking
You've got the
divinity.
most points.
How did he
Keep up the
meet his
stellar work.
wife?
Mormon camp?
Honestly, no idea.
I don't know, man. These white Mormon ladies, like, they find these brown people. I don't know how they do it, but my uncle is married to.
Judge, jury, executioner!
I heard like a lot of
Their
Mormons
family,
are,
their
like,
families are
very-
just different, though. They're just different.
Like,
But like the
more
women, like at least that I've known, they just seem like the most normal people. But then you talk to their family, and they're like the normal ones.
and you know what? That's another thing right there, JC. Being rich, a lot of it is just being lucky. Like a random Mormon, a random really rich Mormon family finds you and they want you to marry their daughter.
Again!
I might be rich based off of my spouse, and if she fucking.
So that's what I mean, and that's called getting lucky. Like that person that has a lot of money happens to like you.
I don't know
You
what.
have no control over that. Like,
Team needs to eliminate
you
I don't know what this girl. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what this girl's using me too sometimes.
What's
Or
the-
a lot of times.
The craziest thing is they make the women do all the work over there too, like all the yard work and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck? They do when I say they do everything, I mean they do everything.
Wait, so you think Alex
It's fucking
wife has to
weird.
as well?
No.
No, it isn't. But like if you go like, to their parents, their family,
you know what? That explains why when Alex was like he said his wife was getting on about stuff. Why he was. When he said his wife was getting annoyed about the gaming stuff, he was like, the whip was basically cracked on him, and he was like, "Yes, ma'am. I will do much less gaming. Yes, ma'am. Please do not be mad at me." I get it.
He was saying that he had like One Piece shit everywhere downstairs and like gaming stuff downstairs like everywhere.
Yeah, that was probably
It used to be a mess. He organized everything. I remember him
That's probably
showing us
pissing her off.
like everywhere.
His in-laws probably saw that at one point, and they're probably like, "Why are you married to this guy?" You know, like.
How dare you marry a brown?
The other team needs to eliminate
probably saw some KO bitties.
Jury,
And they're like,
executioner!
you know, it's like, whoa, like, if the in-laws turn against you, you're kind of screwed. Like, if they start telling their daughter, like, you're less than she deserves,
the other team needs to
it'd be over at that point.
Oh, chill.
Here they come! Your powers are mine! Sweet moves, right?
Oh, this hold, man. Get off me.
I thought you got him on a 2-for-1 body shot.
That would have been cool. I just wish my teammates would like actually push in the flag.
Well, anyways, if you join the other chat, you are a piece of shit.
Oh no.
So, JC, you know you have to leave that chat now.
God damn it, it's ass.
You have to. If you don't, I will think less of you.
Oh my god, Nate.
I will. I will say it. I actively think less of people's willpower if they join that chat.
Oh my
I do.
god.
It
Which
has
one?
nothing to do with Halo related. It's due with the principle of the matter. That
Joe's
someone
chat.
can bitch fit and you
Yeah.
join the chat.
Yeah, Jay joining that shit right away was.
You're in it too, John.
I'm not in it.
That's not what I heard.
I'm in the sidekicks whenever I was playing Halo or what do you call it? Apex.
Okay.
But that was beforehand.
Okay.
No,
You're on your
this
own
chat
this
was
time, so
purely
choose
born
wisely.
out of someone making a power trip and saying, "I want you guys to do things my way."
The battle starts in 5.
It's not happening. I'll
4,
never switch.
3,
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna go down with the shit.
1.
Thanks for the follow, Alexa.
Exactly.
Alexa Smith.
See, John's the type of person
Got something that
He
needs to
wouldn't
be
let a chick
blasted?
crack the whip on
You
him like
called
that.
the right guy.
And that's good.
That's why I'm single, bro.
Crack the whippy.
I'm a
Got
piece of
one
shit.
job. Take
I'm
care
not
of as
single.
many enemies as you can.
I'm definitely in a relationship, but she asks me to do shit sometimes, and I'm like,
Sweet move,
no.
guys.
And she's like, why not? I'm like, because I fucking said no. So shut up.
Why can't I get out?
That's fair. I tell my girlfriend no. sometimes.
Howdy, mate.
No,
What's
no,
up, what's
she'll
up?
be like, well, you're not doing anything. I'll be like, yeah, I know, but I just told you I'm not doing that. I don't care if I'm not doing anything. I ain't doing that. And that causes an argument sometimes, and I'm like, I don't have to fucking fold laundry. Like, I have clothes. You're the one who wants the laundry to be done like every fucking day. So you can do it.
Is your girlfriend white or black? Or Mexican?
I wanted to know the answer to that, but I have to deafen for a minute. Alexa Smith, hello. What up, what up, what up? How'd you find the stream? I'm very curious how you found the stream. I'm testing out some settings right now, so I'm just playing a Doom match. Oh, I fucking missed everything on that. There you go.
Double KO.
Oh, they do not look happy.
That's 3.
Oh, I couldn't get that. Hello? Oh, there's a room under there? I did not know that. That's crazy, bro.
Can't keep me down for long.
So I'm streaming on Twitch, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok, and I'm experimenting with 8,000 bit rates. So. I don't want to play a ranked match just in case my frames go crazy, but it seems like
I'm back, baby.
my computer is handling it very, very well.
Oh, did you see that?
And I'm glad you're able to see it on Twitch, Alexa. Because I've been having a problem with Twitch specifically for the past few days. And I finally remedied the issue as to why I wasn't broadcasting on Twitch. Technical bullshit.
Oh, they do not look happy. Oh, did you see that? Coming right at ya. Ha-ha.
Reload.
Oh, did you see that? Coming right at ya.
What? He live? Hello? What the
The
fuck
other
was
team
that?
needs to eliminate 6 more players.
Ah, shit. Hello? I was looking for him forever, bro. What the fuck? Alright, well.
I'm back, baby.
The other team
It's
needs
not
to
ours
eliminate
once we
4
move
more
out.
players.
Like, let's be realistic. I don't care. When I moved in, the tiles in the fucking floor in the kitchen were cracked anyways. So why should I care about keeping them like super spotless and stuff? Who cares?
Anybody read what Cody just put right now?
No, I didn't believe him.
It's just shit like that, JC. If your girl wants you to do shit all the time because she wants it done, be like, you got arms and legs, you go fucking do it. If you want it done so bad, you do it.
Armed and dangerous.
Actively collect Pokemon cards so we can invite you to the chat.
The other team needs to eliminate 4 more players. Double KO.
Based on that, I should invite your mom because she actually has the card.
Oh my god.
The
No
fact
stopping the
people that collect
Starlord.
Pokemon cards.
And I agree.
The bar is really low. He could have got in through Pokemon Pocket, but he was being
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa! I collect a Pokemon Pocket, I never got it. And I asked you.
he ruined it.
Stop that narrative.
Are you serious? I didn't kill him.
He ruined it.
No, that's a shit take. That's as weak as the Stormy take.
Actually, I'm trying to think if there's anyone that does Pokemon Pocket now. In the group, just Pokemon Pocket. Not me.
I'm not aware of what
I
that
stopped doing
is.
Pokemon Pocket because we stopped posting about it here, and I was like, wow, I have no one to vibe with about this.
No.
Lock it, pocket.
You hit somebody's sword.
Yep.
I even had the premium like stupid $10 a month thing for it. 'Cause
How
I
did
was
y'all
like, this is
trade?
cool.
You beat him down first.
I'm not aware of
I
what
don't know,
stopped
dude.
doing Pokemon Pocket because we stopped posting about it. Here, and I
You
was like,
literally
no, I have
what?
to buy
You
something
literally
about
beat
this.
him down first, and then he beat down after.
But did they trade with like their guns, like shooting?
So Ryan two-shot beat him down, and he got the kill first, and then the guy had the sniper out. No scoped Ryan, but right when Ryan beat him down, he beat down like a second later, and it's still counted as a trade.
Interesting.
So confused. Okay.
Simple as that, dude. I think it good.
Good, big dog.
You will never catch me joining that other chat.
Why do I have to train somebody? Fuck.
Because
They're
the
gonna take
Supreme
stuff
Halo
now.
Overlord of 8s,
I'll be right back.
what I say goes.
You think
You're
you're
training
cool,
your
dude?
replacement, or you're training your
You
replacement?
think you're cool because you team
You
with
figure
Swish
it out.
Fives, bro? Think you're cool? I teamed with him, pro.
No.
I teamed with him too when he was nothing.
No. I actually watched Swish Fives drop about $5,000 in cash at the airport and stared at him while he picked it up, and then he asked me why I wasn't helping, and I was like, because if I bend over to help you pick up your money, a bunch of it's going to go into my pocket. And he's like, that's fucked up. And I was like, that's what's going to happen. So I'm just not even going to help you. Because this fucking retard tried to act like he didn't have any money to buy something earlier. And I was like, oh, I got you, bro. And then we got to the airport, and I literally watched him drop $5,000 out of his wallet. And I was like, you're a faggot, bro. You
I
are
literally
a faggot.
I
That's
forgot
some
where he was
bullshit.
from. I'll never forget, bro. Like he was so against teaming with me for his first event. Then
Your
I,
He's
ass,
from
bro.
Florida.
no, but then I did the best on the team.
Are you sure about that?
Oh yeah, dude.
Let's talk about clarity. Getting outplaced by Bruised Riot and Chris Covent.
Chris
Stormy Clarity?
Covent. Wow. He still streams.
You talking about the H2A event?
No, it was Halo 4. It was myself, Covent, Riot, and Bruised, which is an SA local. And
Oh,
yeah.
bruised. Oh my god.
And
I remember
and
when
we
Mentality TLC outplaced
Ye-
Unlegit and
Yeah.
Swift Kill.
Kevin.
What?
Kevin.
There ain't no way. Where? When?
Where, when, how, what?
You remember that H2A team? It was like Stormy, Cyril, Swift Kill, and Unlegit.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, they got
And they went to the
shit
event and
on.
got top 48.
They got stained. I
That
forgot
was my
about
first
that.
event I ever went to for Halo. I had Mentality TLC on my team and got top 16.
Mentality, like Drew's mentality?
Yes.
Wait, you teamed with Drew?
How did that
And I
happen?
got top 16 with him. Him,
He's
a
he's
guy
good
named
guy, but he's
Heisen.
ass.
I got top 16 with him, a guy named Heisen, and Hayes.
Okay, well Hayes is good.
No, he's
Right.
not.
Okay,
Hey,
well like better than you know. When I say good, I mean.
Well, he's
like,
better than the other two teammates for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. But Hayes was
Yeah.
not good.
You know what I
He was-
mean, though.
Wasn't he like the weakest link out of y'all's team on Vanquish?
Yes. Well, that's debatable. It didn't help that Stormy's like a very shit teammate and would mental him on a daily basis.
You're
I
on
didn't
your
go
own
to that
this
LAN, but
time,
I placed
so
top
choose
12 for the
wisely.
qualifier
So
league.
what's
That was the
gonna guard
first
the
one for
galaxy?
H2A, right?
Might as well be me.
No,
The battle starts
it would have
in
been
5,
St. Louis.
4, 3.
I can't
Two,
remember. I just remember the first
one.
online tourney. I placed top 12 with Decliner, Self-Made Max,
something that needs to be
and
blasted?
TWB
called the
Warlord or
right
some
guy.
shit.
Oh wow.
I just remember I went to that
You've
event
got one job.
and people
Take
were like,
down as
"Who the
many
fuck
enemies
are?
as you can.
How the fuck are these people beating these teams?" And I was just like, "These teams are ass. That's why." I was like, "These kids suck." I was like, "That is why they're losing to me right now. These kids suck."
I forgot about
And
that.
you know, I
team
never got
team.
any gas for placing well with those kids.
I was looking
Any.
for one of these.
That team with Stormy and them, they got fucking shit on.
Yeah, they got top 48.
Hard, bro. They were getting
Yeah,
stained.
I'm back, baby.
but with my team, I mean, Decliner was playing well when we were playing
Oh,
online.
did you see
so-
that?
John, I think my team, we were legit. There was only like 90 something teams at that event. I think we were like the 70 something seed.
Oh my god.
Like, I was like, trust me, I'm going to shit on these kids on this. Like, I literally said that. I was like, you guys don't understand how bad my internet is. Like, I'm going to roll these kids on this.
Yikes. It wasn't self-made Max. It was Sovereign.
Sovereign,
Yeah, it
yeah.
was Sovereign.
With Sovereign?
I did too,
For
though.
online, yeah, we had points, but we wanted to drop Warlord, but he was
You got the most points. Keep up the stellar work.
we wanted to drop him and just play with Decliner myself and
Looks like an alien, but
Sovereign.
smells like a fish.
But Warlord would he had the captain,
For your top
so
spot.
What a bitch.
Yeah.
yeah, so I just didn't have going.
In your face, loser.
Well, that's all you have to know. Drew's mentality outplays fucking Stormy. And
Great
Switchblade.
guy. Great
And
guy.
legit.
Oh, thought you had
Knows
me.
ball.
I can't remember.
I
and had to be-
remember, dude. I remember a week before the event. I remember this vividly. We were like doing some like fucking online scrim. We were playing a scrim, and like him and the guy named Tyson on the team got into like some fucking the most annoying argument I've ever heard. It was like listening to two Joes.
Move all you want.
Like it was fucking nuts. And I literally like put down my mic, came back like 30 minutes later after I made some like ramen noodles or something and ate them. They were still going. I was like, guys, I literally got up
Spider-Man.
and like was watching TV for and you guys are still arguing about the same fucking thing as when I left. I was like, if you two don't shut the fuck up until the event, I'm just not gonna go, and I'm not gonna tell you I'm not going. I'm just not gonna show up. So you better be on your fucking best behavior. Apparently that's all it took to play top 16.
How the fuck did you end up teaming with Drew's mentality?
I'm even trying to figure that out.
Don't worry.
Let's try
So
this again.
fucking damn, Nate. You must have been desperate at that time for your first event.
I remember,
Understandable.
you know what it was? Before I moved to Nebraska, when I played Halo 3 online, I remember playing with this guy a little bit online, like playing matchmaking, and I was like, oh, I wonder if that guy wants to go to an event. That's literally what it was. Like, I didn't compete or anything, so I was like, oh, I wonder if he wants to go. And I literally just found him on Twitter and messaged him.
Yeah, Drew is a good guy, man.
But then,
6 more players.
think
mean
about
we-
that, JC. Think
Everybody, I know. Drew, we cut them at the land.
4 more players.
We cut them so bad, Nate. Like,
Think
we
about if I was like a dick rider, the teams I could have got on after that.
Stopping the Starlord.
I understand that too. How did you and Stormy
Yeah.
even team and get vanquished?
Dude, Stormy, I think Hayes is like, I think he reached out to Hayes or something, and I was like, who the fuck is Stormy? And then he's like, oh, he's on that like Victoria's Secret thing. I was like, oh, the team that shipped the bag. I was like, well, hopefully he's not one of the reasons they shipped the bag. Yeah, let's deal with him. You know, like, he can't be worse than fucking mentality and Tyson. He cannot be worse than
No
them. That's why
stopping
I
the
said.
Starlord.
How did that pick up pretty good?
Point Starlord.
I don't even remember. I think that was another case of he literally cannot be worse than what we were
You need to eliminate 3 more players.
It's also true.
Double KO.
like, we were teaming with probably 2 people who should have got double first rounded, and we got top 16.
Oh,
And we
100%.
fucking,
Drew?
we 3-0'd the piss out of Camp King and Breezy and them. Holy shit, those kids were bad.
Can't keep me
I
down
think
for
Drew
long.
has gone out losers one.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah. I don't remember what event, but
Oh,
yeah.
did you see that?
That's why it like really blows my mind knowing that you fucking team with
The
them.
other
Nate.
team needs to eliminate 1 more player.
Like it blows all of our mind. I'm pretty sure knowing that you teamed with them because no one.
stopping the Starlord.
You guys don't
and
understand
I'm
the
not trying to be
powers
rude.
I wield. You guys don't understand how powerful I am on land when I give a shit. You don't get, like, Gab talks about, oh, the bump up on land shit. I was like, Gab, you never actually, like, made dog shit players play ball in your life.
I'm back, baby.
I made it out at ATL with Bruised and
Oh boy.
That's Sterling, right?
Like me
Yes.
literally saying I
Bruised,
placed
bro.
top 8 on, like, me literally saying I placed top 8 on land with Swish should be all that needs to be said.
yeah, it's insane.
Feeling good.
Dude,
You're
Can't keep
getting
me down
second
for long.
place.
we would have won our pool, JC, if Nate hadn't dropped off the map on a drift. We would have beat L-Town and friends. He jumped off in little jump ups on the back of the base.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no, not
It was
that.
a black stalemate and we lost it.
That would be so good with that shit too.
Yeah, but that's got top
I'll
16
never
with
let them
mentality. Got top 8 on land with Swish. Got second at a major
I was like, did you get top
online
2?
event with Swish. Yeah.
It was I think we won the Solid Slice Slayer because they were doing the fucking half map.
Ah, that shit, that shit's so ass.
We won the Slayer. So if we had just won the Adrift flag, we wouldn't won our pool.
It's okay though.
Our pool. Where'd Ryan go?
Mario, I would have much rather have had Randy coaching.
True.
Man, I wish I was just born in a little rich white families like all these Halo pros. God.
I'm actually surprised y'all didn't pick up Mario, because Mario was actually...
Dude, it was ass going into it. I was the only one that was trying to actually like practice to not get shit on.
You screamed to me multiple times. I remember that.
Yeah.
And then I remember before I quit playing Halo 5 the first time.
No, you did not. You won one of them. The second one I won.
Exactly.
Well.
We won the one that mattered.
I'm not gonna lie, I was shocked when y'all screamed silence in them. Fuck. It was silence.
Jake?
Yeah, Jake. He was with.
Yeah, that was fucking.
I was just staining. I didn't know why.
I got stained.
They were ass. Dude, they're ass. I don't know what to say, bro.
Well, y'all didn't practice.
Like y'all got stained, John? Like you saw me, John?
Yes.
Oh no.
Well, that team ended up getting like what? Like they placed pretty well.
Silence is dog shit. He's always been dog shit.
Oh, I
since
beat Jake
fucking
myself
Halo 4.
at Nashville, or no, Chattanooga in H5, one of the last H5 events. So
That kid is complete dog shit.
I felt happy.
Mario-
Dude, I remember Halo 5, like all the online shit year one. I remember when I was gatekeeping the fuck out of Renegade. And who was his team? It was Renegade, and it's before he was Lucid. When he was Saiyan.
Yeah, you know, saying, yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't him. It was what was that team? It was Renegade,
Trippy?
Musa.
Musa.
Yeah, Renegade, Musa, Trippy. I remember I was gatekeeping
Yeah.
the fuck out of those three. Captain Anarchy.
I'm so sad. I'm so sad, man. I am so sad I didn't get to play H5.
And
was a
then,
fun game.
wish
you know,
you
John,
did
I
that.
would have been on a way better team. My internet at my apartment complex literally didn't work for 2 months when Halo 5 came out. I was fucking pissed.
I really wish you played H5, John. We would
I
have
know,
fucking
man.
wrenched it that
I
fucking-
almost died. Like, what do you want from me?
I know.
I almost
man.
broke up SwiftKill's Worlds team.
Oh,
Did you really?
no.
Yeah, so literally, I formed a team at, like, in the middle of the night for one of the online cups because, like, no one played with me because I wasn't playing the game for, like, the first 2 months it was out. It was me and Hayes. Get this. It was me, Hayes. I remember I saw something about
You play with
T2
Burden?
wants a team. And I was like, fuck it, bro. I'll message T2. I don't give a shit. And he's like, yeah, fuck it. Let's run it tomorrow. Because he didn't have a team. I was like, cool. And then I was like, oh, shit. Our third just left, actually, Tom. And he's like, oh, I'll just call this guy named Sargoth. You know who that is? And I was like, yeah, I know who Sargoth is.
no.
Yeah.
Fucking Casey,
We
bro.
called... No, like, it was Saturday morning. He called Sargoth at, like, 7 a.m. in the morning when the cup started at 9 or some shit. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'll play in the cup. And we like, blew game 3 against Swiftkill, Rain. Who was that Worlds team? It was Swiftkill, Rain, Penguin?
Penguin.
and mentality or some shit like that.
Tyler.
No. Oh, yeah, Mentality.
Calm mentality?
My boy Tyler. I miss that guy.
We smoked them game 1 on Collie Flat, and I was like, holy shit, we might actually be nasty.
You're
We
on
got
your own
fucking
this time.
slapped on the
So
Slayer, and I was like,
choose
ah,
Gotta
yes.
guard the galaxy.
The good old bounce
Might as well
back.
be me.
And then I forget what game 3
Battle
was.
starts in 5.
But then, like, we
Mentality.
blew it.
4,
We blew
3,
game 3, and I was like, bro,
2,
holy
1.
shit. And then, like, a couple months later, those guys get third at Worlds, and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, man.
I'm not gonna lie, there was no way they should have gotten
I
third
found a family
either.
out here
like,
in space,
Swift was staining,
and I'll do whatever
Rain
it
was
takes to keep
staining,
them
but
safe.
I don't think mentality was that good.
You've
Good.
got one
Dude, he's
job.
like
Take
weird,
down
man.
as
Like
many
sometimes
enemies
he'll
as
figure.
you
Like I
can.
remember playing. Was he on Silence? No, he wasn't on Silence team. I think we ended up scrimming Calm Mentality's team too. And he picked up the shock rifle.
Reading my mind, Mantis.
That thing was busted.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah.
I never thought calm mentality was been good.
Protect your key.
Nah, he's good against like weaker.
I'm back, baby.
Yeah, you saved me one time.
Yeah, but that's yeah. And then Halo Infinite was the first Halo I got to play from day one, and didn't really have. I had one good teammate the whole time. Yeah.
Name him.
And it was going crazy.
He was crazy when I was teaming with them, but like, you know what people say? People are like wranglers of the craziness. I was a true crazy wrangler. I ruined it. So what you guys are seeing on Twitter, you don't even understand the conversations I've had with this man at night.
You're talking about
Devastator.
I remember him telling me about when he was a kid, and like there was dragon footprints appearing in the snow outside his like childhood home, and they led nowhere and stuff. I was just like, yeah, bro, it's fucking like, wow, like the universe, spirits and stuff. I was just off the deep end with him, bro. It was fucking nuts.
Never bring Earth guns to a space gunfight, Frank.
Talking about demon dragons, bro.
Dog.
I was talking about demon dragons at 3 a.m. in the morning when we had to play. Good enough?
That is crazy, man.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories from people about Freedom.
I was keeping them sane, bro. I was keeping them connected to reality.
Devastator and Little
Keep me down
Talent.
for long.
Scummies.
Wasn't he in the military at one point too, though?
Yeah, he was in the Air Force.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, he joined up for the Marines because he literally wanted to get deployed and die because he was done living.
Who's the man?
Freedom?
Yeah, and then I think he told one of the psyche valves that, and they're like, "No, you can't join the Marines."
Oh shit.
Because he literally told her, he's like, "I want to join because I want to deploy, and if I die, I die. That's fine. I don't care."
Can't keep me down for long.
That's crazy.
That will confirm not get you in a branch.
Yeah.
How is he not banned from all the branches?
Somehow he got into the Air Force after that.
He was only there for a little bit, wasn't he?
Oh, he has a full medical discharge.
Starlord.
That's actually pretty wild.
He has 100% pension.
Double kill. You got the most points.
Yeah, because his back is fucked.
3. You need to eliminate 6 more players.
His back is fucked, and you know, he never went to doctors when he was a kid. And his back's been fucked his whole life. So when he joined the military, every little thing that happened where he like hurt his back, he started doctors. And then he said that the military basically fucked his
No
body.
stopping the Starlord.
Fair amount of comers.
Oh, they
And now you're paying for it.
Which is actually very smart. I give him credit for that. Any injury he had that was never reported to a doctor, he reported it while he found a way to report it. Like, oh yeah, dude, my knee's super fucked. It must have been the military making me carry 120 pounds fucking gear on my mouth. For food.
the doctor or
You know, like,
that sniper
You need
is.
to eliminate 2 more players.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, sweet moves, right?
he has
Especially
100%,
because of my massive kick.
he has 100% medical discharge from the Air
Kill.
Force.
You need to eliminate 1 more player.
You reach out to him, ask about it.
You would want to see my massive cock.
Did you see
And
that?
it's massive cack.
Alright, let's see if I can run Halo and my bot at the same time.
Yo, John, I have the Pokemon TCG app at me. Get back.
Yeah, I'm collecting on Pokemon TCG. I'm actually paying $10 to collect, so I am collecting it.
It was Cyril. I have no powers.
I do have the Pokemon TCG.
No,
too,
no,
but
no.
I haven't
Actually,
played
when
it
I
in a
talked to
minute.
Cyril about, he said he wasn't leader, so
Oh.
someone's lying.
I feel like
So
Sai
I'm
has
you know what,
control.
I'm actually pretty sure I'm about to ban Sai from the Discord.
Liars everywhere.
I think Sai has control.
I'm about to ban Sai. Anyone
But
that's
you,
in the
Josh?
Stormy chat's next.
1,
So,
2,
Jason,
3,
you better
4,
leave.
5, 6, 7, 8. There's only 8 people in the chat.
You, Cody, Jay, Sai, Dottie. That's 5.
I literally just sat
Kyle.
in my van in my
Six.
parking lot for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, it happens, bro. Sometimes you just don't feel like moving.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know that.
I can
You're
sit in my
just
car
too.
for like
You're like too brain fried to like even think.
Dude, fucking, I seen someone ask her, like, why do so many men just sit in their cars when they get home? And I'm like,